Hello there, warriors. Welcome again to episode number 10. And this is the first episode in 2026 when we are going to review your open source projects live. And I hope that you are going to be picked up. Let me see the chat. Let me hear you to see how many of you are here. And while you are doing that, let's open the open source review thingy and to see how many projects we have. It was 50. That's really awesome. 50 projects in the beginning of this live stream. That's amazing. And this is probably, I think, the best start. We had a record of 70, but that was by the end of the live stream. So if you haven't submitted your project yet, you can do it here on the review.thehorde.dev. And there you just go here to this submit project thingy and submit your project, and you have a chance to be randomly picked up by the Orc Machine. And other than that, you can also join the Discord channel, and that is this link right here. And we'll get one project from the Discord channel. I'll put there in the live channel submissions. I'll put the line, and after that, you will put in your open source GitHub repo, and you have a better chance to get picked up because that will be probably like 10, 20 projects and not 50 like here. So stay tuned, wait for that Discord invitation. And should we begin? Let's see, who do we have here? We have Mr. Chendai. Welcome. Jay. Awesome. And friend Dave, as always, and Mr. Francois, the Horde is here. Awesome to see this one. And yeah, come on, guys, give likes here. 9 people, 3 likes. Welcome, Zurg. Nice to see you. Is it Zurg or T Zurg? Something like that. Oh, so many people here. Awesome. Welcome, guys. Really glad to see you all here. And shall we begin? Let's do first pick up from the Orc Machine in 2026. Are you ready? The Orc Machine comes right now. Okay, let's see. First to refresh one more time to see if it's still 50. Oh, we have more, 52. Awesome. Maybe we break the record. Come on. And the Orc Machine is ready, picking our first project of 2026. Let's go. I haven't heard of any project here. Okay, Laser ORM, a better ORM for Python ecosystem. Interesting. ORM built specifically for Python. That's pretty specific. Okay, so what do we have here? First thing that I see is that there is no description, no website, no anything. And this is the first red flag on this project. I see that it is pretty new, 2 months, 3 months old. And looks like this was like pushed a couple of times and 14 commits, and that's it. So it's maybe even abandoned. Let's see. 4 stars. And we have here our description. So thing is that from the start, it's not looking really serious because there is no even description. So let's see, maybe things change in the README section here. So it's a minimalistic async first ORM that embraces the philosophy of one model, many databases. Instead of complex migrations, multiple model files, and database specific code, Laser ORM lets you define a single model and use it across different database backends seamlessly. Okay, so one model, many databases. That sounds cool. So let's see, how does it look? Why is it special? We have a single model definition. So here we are getting a single model, okay. And we don't have any migrations, no separate schema files, no database specific code. What do you think? Is like not having migrations good or not? I I don't think that no migrations is a good way to go, because migrations have a very like specific role inside of projects that you can quickly like return back to some previous state or go forward, and it's solving so many things. Like, but with this we are basically relying only on the Git for our history. So not really sure about that. I'd like to hear like why not migrations. Then we have here universal database support. Now this is pretty interesting that we have like multiple database support inside of one ORM. Now I'm not sure if this is working like in the ORMs like Prisma or Drizzle, and not sure about that. Yeah, but that's pretty interesting concept. And zero config. Okay, that's cool, like most of the tools nowadays. And I think first design. That's awesome because we have like I think that's good. And here we have quick start, basic usage, advanced features. Okay, so this is probably like some side project and beginning of something. Not sure if creator, do we have creator here in the chat? I'd like to hear like, is this something that is just like pushed in one moment and then abandoned in like day tomorrow? But I think that there are many things here that could be updated, upgraded, or however we want to call it. So first, we need definitely a description. Then we need, you can now build a landing page literally with one prompt. So you can just put this whole README file, prompt it inside of some UI building thing, even if you are only like a backend developer, and it will get you like a decent landing page. So please do that. You can also like deploy it for free on Vercel or some platform like that. So you can put here the link and we can actually go, and from there it looks a little bit more serious. You can put the docs, you can put like the differences, like why is this ORM good and things like that, and we don't have to do everything from the README file. I think that would make it more serious than it is right now. Other than that, explain why this migration thing and all those things. If I ask the question and if I'm wondering something, that means that it was not answered inside of this README file. So you need to answer all the possible questions that developers can ask. Like you can have some frequently asked questions or something like that on your, like you can even have it in README. It doesn't have to be a landing page, but it's better to be on the landing page. And let's see, what do we have here in the comments? Yeah, usually cook something custom per project. Would be nice to have some standardization across ORMs though. Yeah, that would be pretty good. I agree on that one. And oh, we have Alper here. Hey man, I'm just not a fan of ORM in general. Whenever I use, I reach their limits and start abusing their yes. I know how you feel. But you know what? ORMs are good like for some simple usage. Other than that, it is understandable, especially by AI. So it is easy to do, like to write it. That's I think the main thing. And yes, I read Twitch chat, but I didn't see your question. Oh, I see here. So non-open source websites as well. No, this is basically only open source review, helping the open source community. The Horde is a big open source community, and while we are talking about the Horde, come and join the Horde Discord channel. We are all about open source there. And glad to see this one. Yeah, I think we can close this one. It is like, this is probably like some kind of beginning of a project. And this is a good, like from technical perspective, if we're not talking about some commercialization or some real usage, this is probably pretty hard to create. So good job on that one. If this one is of course working, we're not testing it right now, but I guess it is working. And I think you need to work just a little bit more from that marketing side to show why we need to know why. Why should we use this laser ORM? Oh, by the way, good name, laser ORM. That's pretty good. It's showing some kind of speed, some kind of like specification for something. So that is pretty good name. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. So we had laser ORM first. Let's first see how many projects we have. It was 52. Now it is 56. Nice. Okay. Turning on the Orc Machine. By the way, can you guys hear me all right? This is like my second live stream from this new studio, so I hope that you're hearing me good. Okay, let's pick a project. Second project for today. Oh, we had that React bits again. Repo Gist helps developers understand their repositories at a glance by generating structured insights, diagrams, and summaries across multiple branches, not just main. Oh, this is interesting. So this is some kind of, I guess, AI reviewer of repositories. That sounds interesting. Is this the same developer that was a moment ago with that laser ORM? Or no, maybe it's a similar profile image. Okay. So we have here, we are getting actionable insights, visual diagrams, and exportable reports. Sounds interesting. Okay. And we have 10 stars, and project is, oh my, it's like 5 days ago, like the first commit, if we are not counting those git ignores and things. Nice, pretty good star number for such a young project. Okay. Oh, we have nice README file. I like this one. So this is again really good, like for screenshotting. So we have a logo and we have a title. We have some main, let's call it H1 element, and we have here some description. All the actionables are here, and we have a screenshot. Now, this screenshot is fancy, but it is not telling much about the product, and I'm not seeing like really what am I getting with this repo. I'm seeing the landing page. It looks nice. This screenshot looks nice. This is probably some nice tool used for this screenshot, but I think you could probably show, like here we saw some insights, visual diagrams, exportable reports. That could probably be a little bit more like useful than this screenshot right here. That's just an opinion. This is looking good. Of course, like this is like an example of a good start of the README file, but you could probably tell a little bit more about your story inside of this screenshot other than just having like a fancy thing. Then we have here about. Now this is really awesome. Why? And we have like here some titles and answers to those questions. This is awesome. I really like this formatting right here. Like a simple table. This is really a simple thing to do in the Markdown file. So this is a pretty good thing. We have the same thing for features. And so we have health scoring, architecture analysis, security insights. Sounds pretty good. I would like to try one of my GitHub repositories on this one. And we have here how to install it locally to use it. So we can see also that it is using the GitHub API and OpenRouter API key. Okay, let's try it out. Let's see if we can try it out for free. I hope we can. So understand any code instantly in seconds. Do we have the creator here on chat? Oh, I see we have Francesco Loktarogar. Oh, nice to see this one. Hello, Cam. Nice to see you, man. And oh, this is important. Thank you. That audio is fine. And let's see if, so we don't have the creator here on chat. Okay. So we can put here the repo and it should work, right? Let's try it out. I'm going to put my abcn repo right here. connecting to GitHub, analyzing main branch, AI is analyzing the code base. I'm wondering if we can do this one like only once, or like how is it, like who is paying this AI? I'm wondering. Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot about the dark mode. I'll put it here as well. Okay, it's analyzing the code. Let's first review a little bit. So here we have that this project is featured on Product Hunt. I don't know, I became like a little bit, oh, what is this? Do you see this bug? What the heck? I have double my mouse because I pressed, I guess, this screenshot thingy. I don't know. But like Product Hunt, I'm not sure like if this is, I don't like them anymore. I think they're useless and that they're not bringing any traffic to our websites, projects, etc. And I think that this piece of information right here is not telling us anything. You have a chance here to show what is your project doing. So just show what are you doing. Like this title and the screenshot is enough for some kind of video. Let's first see what I got here. So I have here a set of retro design. Okay, this is my description. Number of stars, number of forks, watchers, issues. Okay, we have what this repo does, what's it for, tech stack used, how to run locally, key folders, topics, structure. Okay, oh, this is now the fun part. So this is repository score. Excellent. And where is this coming from? What is code quality 88, documentation 80, security 75, and okay. But where is this coming from? Is this like all just a review from AI? So we have here, let's see, strengths, well-structured component system and a good developer tooling setup, okay. Issues, limited test coverage, that's true. I don't have any tests like almost at all. Warnings, potential dependency vulnerabilities, that is not true. Tips, expand component usage examples. I don't know what does that mean, but let's click. Okay, the README provides basic use. Oh, that's for the README file. Okay, interesting. And we have here architecture. Well, we can get from here probably like pretty nice like data for our repo. This looks pretty interesting. So we have recommendations for refactorings, implement comprehensive testing suite. Okay, nice. And can we like from here create a GitHub issue? No. That could be a good thing, like create a GitHub issue about this one, and you can use like that description, title, etc. That could be an easy feature to create from here. Enhance documentation system and optimize dependency management. Okay, pretty interesting. Let's refresh to see how does it look in the beginning. So we have here recently analyzed and cache expires after 7 days. Okay. We have here some testimonials and pretty cool project. I think that it's really nice. I would add here in the beginning some kind of video or screenshots in some carousel of things that we are getting with this analysis. Also here, maybe I would even put all these things like this one. I think this is the most interesting part, and that you can put this one actually above all other things, because these are the things, this is something that I already know. I mean, I own this project. I know how many stars they have, forks, etc. I'm here like for this data specifically, and I think this data is pretty good and interesting. Also, this like all these things that you have like recommendations, etc. So I would just switch it a little bit. And what do you guys think about this tool? And how is it working for free? I'm wondering. Like, this is probably like temporary, something that is working like only now, and later it's going to work like locally. Use this tool to analyze the previous ORM repo to check if it has a similar opinion as yourself. Yes, that would be pretty cool. Yeah. it's, where do we have that one? Here in the reviewed projects, we have, oh, I didn't put it here yet. Okay. It was the laser something thingy. Laser, what, laser RM. Ah, it's hard for me to find it right now. But yeah, pretty. This is like tool that is replacing me for my live streams. And I was even thinking like of creating something like this myself to have like some basic concept, at least for a README file, not only not for code, but I was thinking about some like arrangement of README file or something like that. So it's doing a pretty good job on that one. And it's looking nice. It's just one landing page, which is pretty cool. You're seeing everything here. You're controlling everything from this landing page. I love that, like fact that we are doing everything from here. And we can even do it for the, is it, oh no, this is owner/repo or GitHub/owner/repo. It would be interesting also to have this analysis for a GitHub profile. I don't know if there is some tool for something like that, but that would be nice. And yeah, pretty good. I would say this is a pretty good tool. I'll keep an eye on this one. I don't know how like this can be probably pretty popular on X when people start actually reviewing their README files, their repositories. So good job on this one. Awesome. Submit more when we add more features. I'm really interested, like how is this one going to progress from here? Nice. Okay, let's see how many projects we have now. And how are you guys doing? Who do we have here? Let's see. We have Best Codes, Mr. Best Codes. Yeah, we'll see about that. Like you see, like in 2 years, AI me doing this live stream every day. We'll see. 58 projects, Francesco. We are going to break your record. So sit right there and check how we pass on the 70. At least I hope so. Okay, let's pick up our next project. Turning on the Orc Machine. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Picking a project. We have mail dev. SMTP server plus web interface for viewing and testing emails during development. Okay, during development, that's interesting. So I'm wondering how does that interface work? We have 5,800 stars. That's pretty awesome. And this is an old project. I mean, old. It's not really that old, but 2 years for now. For our standards, it is pretty old. And let's see how does it look. So we have here mail dev title, and it's sponsored by Ingest. Nice. And we have here whole sponsor part in the beginning of the README file. Then we have description. Simple way to test your project generated email during development with an easy to use web interface. And then we have here the web interface. It's not really looking that good. It could probably be much better than this. But the important thing for this one is that it's working. This is not something that clients are seeing. This is something dev specific. So it's not that important. But again, like with all the dev tools today, I think that maybe maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is important. So we can run this one with Docker locally, and we have here the usage and API, outgoing email. So we have the SMTP server, which is pretty cool. Okay. So this is solving one problem, one very specific problem. And let's see here, how does it look? So why does it have this hover like this? It's pretty old school. I feel like I'm in 2000s again. It has like even that font like that with this blue screen behind. And we have again this interface right here. We can view it on GitHub. Ingest is the sponsor. And we have here everything like explained, what kind of features we have, etc. So simple way to test your projects, generated emails during development with an easy to use web interface. Okay, we already read this one. And okay, well, pretty like this is again, now we had today that whole Tailwind story that everyone are like telling that story about AI and AI taking over. I think this is also an example of something like that. For example, there is that thing, I don't know if you know the tool zero.email made by Resend, and that's AI completely creating for you like emails with React email thingy, and you are getting everything displayed like same thing like V0, like ChatGPT. You're seeing your emails and you're just copy pasting it and putting it inside of your project, and you don't have to worry about anything. It is just working. So it's really hard to compete with those things. I don't want to like to say that this project is bad or something like that. This project is awesome. You can see it from the number of stars that people are using this project, and this is something that solved problems for many years, as we can see it here from this README. And we have 81 contributors, which is pretty awesome. Like that's really a big number of contributors contributing to this project. Like maybe it is time to start thinking about some modernization, something that has to do with AI, with all that stuff that is happening today. We just have to turn on that, like when you're playing games and you start to just fill in your survivability, you're going on crowd control and not full damage and full protection. So I think that all developers need to do something like that. We need to do that crowd control and that controlling thing, because we need to survive somehow. I think that's really important. Yeah, I know it's not for composing emails. Yeah, intercept, yes. But it is like yes, it is just like part of this like web interface is also like that. And to intercept, like to have SMTP server, that is something that Resend doesn't have. That's true. And thank you, Francois, for this one. It's just like it's somehow already starting to look old, and I think the developers are avoiding like these projects because they're like now used to everything super uber fancy with AI and things like that. And good test email local. Yeah, I agree totally on that one. Yeah, with Francois. It's just I think it needs a little bit of modernization. And if we see here their features, they have also the CLI, the API. You can see from those features that it is a really powerful project, that it has many features and many things. I'd really like to try this one locally to put in this Docker image and to try it out to see how does it work. Built on top of Node.js. So that's interesting. I didn't check out the. Here it is, JavaScript. And yeah, I think that the main problem is how it looks, that it looks like really old. That one was probably, we have here 47 million Docker pulls. Oh my God, awesome, like 400K downloads a month. This is amazing. I'm wondering, like, I would like to see their numbers like 2 years ago and now. How much has it changed? I'm really interested in something like that. But yeah, awesome project. Let's give some advice like for this one. I think that README is already pretty good. We have here everything that we need. Like it's telling a story like with title and description and with this screenshot right here. So we have everything there, but on the landing page, we could probably do something better here. It's looking, I don't know, maybe it's good like that it is giving that old school vibe with this blue screen. What do you think, guys? Would it be better to put like some modern design or to keep something old school like this? Like I'm not sure like what is more effective nowadays. Like we can see tools now, like like Polar, like all those new tools, everything is looking rounded and minimalistic and things like that. What? 2 years ago? Is it really? Oh yes, it is. Damn. Yeah, I didn't notice that one. Yeah, I'm wondering how much is it used today. But yeah, that's I think that's it. Like for this landing page, I would probably do like the whole refactoring of this entire landing page and take even like some kind of domain for this one. This is a very successful open source project with almost 6,000 stars, and this could probably be revived and something big can happen from this one. I think it just needs to get that crowd control survivability thing. Okay, let's see how many projects we have now. We have 62. Oh my. Let's go. We are near breaking that record. Okay, before I turn on the Orc Machine, here inside of the Horde, where is it? Here inside the live submissions, I'm putting here this line and you can start submitting your GitHub repos, and next project will be picked up from the Discord channel. So make sure to join. If you don't have the link, it is this one right here. Sorry. And let's pick now first with the Orc Machine. Okay, picking new project. Let's go. Oh my, I don't React bits. Is it possible? We picked it like 4 or 5 live streams ago. Okay, there is a new thing actually in React bits, so let's check it out. So this one is the most starred project of 2025. It beats even Shed CN, which is pretty incredible, I can say. It has 33.6 thousands of stars, and it is definitely the best animation React library out there. And we have here the README file. So this changed. This was not like this. I think that David changed this one after the review. So we have here the big title, we have the description, here the title and description, what is it doing, here's stars, license, some quick links, and well, we have this screenshot. Awesome. This is looking awesome. It's giving us exactly what we want to see. So we see here that we have some amazing animations, which is pretty cool. And we have here why React bits. So features, and I don't know if this is, I think this is an old information here. I need to ask David. I think there are many more components than this. And we have creative tools. This is a new feature, so let's try this one out. Let's go to the link. So here we have now that landing page, and this one is still not highlightable, this text right here. I cannot click it. Now, I don't know why it's like, it makes me think like something is wrong with Z indexes. I don't know why. That's probably because like just I'm a developer. So let's go and check out a couple of components, and then we can try out this new background studio thingy. I still haven't tried it out, so let's do it. Let's first see here some of the new backgrounds. I know that there are a couple of new backgrounds. This pixel snow, for example, which is looking really awesome. I had this one on orgdev.com. Then we have this grid scan. Oh my God. This is looking amazing. Like these libraries, this is the reason why I think AI can't beat us, because how can AI create something like this? First, it needs like a good explanation what we want. And I don't know if David even knew what is he going to create when he started creating this component. This is like amazing. And we can go here to code and use Shredcy and registry to put this inside of our project. We have all the things here that we need. Like we can choose between JavaScript and TypeScript, Tailwind and CSS. Like how many libraries have you seen that you can use like JavaScript and TypeScript in the same time for these like modern, awesome looking libraries? I don't know. I don't know, like I think Eternity has also that JavaScript TypeScript thing, and I don't know any else like library. Okay, let's see this background studio. So this is some new feature where we can create backgrounds. So here we can choose a background, for example, this dark wheel or something else. Let's see, some hyperspeed. And oh, we don't have any options here. Okay, let's choose light pillar. Oh, this one is looking awesome. And here we can choose the color. So we can choose some orcish green, something like this, maybe a little bit darker. Nice. And bottom color, we can choose, I don't know, something orange, red like this. Man, this is amazing. Like from here, okay, so David, one thing here, when I click outside of this color picker, it is not removing it. I think that would be a nice feature. Then we have this interactive. What is it doing? I don't know. Oh, it's probably doing it this on mouse, like interaction with mouse. Yes, that's it. Okay, nice. Glow amount, so we can now change all the things and we can update our background however we want to have it. This is really amazing. Like this is something totally different than I don't know, like if any library has something like this. And we can now export code. Is this one actually working? So if I use this one, I will get exactly what I had here. I don't know if this TS Tailwind thing is right. Let me see if I copy this one and if I paste it. Yeah, it's giving that one, but how does it know what I did? If I change the glow amount and then export code, it's giving me exactly the same command. So I don't think this registry command is working. I'll test it out later to see if it's working like exactly how it, like to these options that I created here. But no, I think, yeah, okay, I know what is it doing. So here we are adding the light pillar, and here we are adding our options that we chose here on the left side. But I think this one should be explained better probably when we are here installing everything, because if you check, for example, what is it called? 10cn. I think it's 10cn. You can create your own tables and you're getting the generated command. So here, instead of light pillar, it would be light pillar, then this line, and then some hash code. And you could get the light pillar with exactly the same options that we chose here. I think that would be really powerful. It would be even easier for users just to put in that command and just to use it. And yes, the URL. Nux for the win. It is using Nux. Of course it is. And GitHub link. Let me see, sending you this one in the chat. Here it is. Yes, yeah, I figure it out. But it could be dynamic. I think that would be, maybe it's an overkill. I'm not sure, but it can be done, and it would be easier for users just a little bit to use it like that. Really awesome. I'm really happy with this new feature. Okay, so can we give any advice to React Bits for 2026? Like React Bits Pro is coming, and I can't wait to see that one. I think that will be like the first UI library that I'm going to pay because I want to try it out. And here, like, what is this new thing telling? Oh, it's leading us to tools. And here we have also some shape magic and textural lab. I didn't try this one yet. Loading, okay. I think I broke it. Let's refresh. It's dead. I hope that you can see me, that my internet is working. It is. So this shape magic is totally dead. And if we go to React bits again, damn, we broke React bits. So let's try again, going to shape magic. Oh, there it is. I don't know what happened. Something happened. David, check the logs. So here we can put some shapes, and then what can we do? We can change the color, and we can put here. Oh, again, this thing, I'm clicking outside and it's not working. And we can now download this shape as SVG or as PNG. Okay, this one I have seen on some projects, and we could probably, I don't know, like, do we have here some kind of like gradients and things like that, or not yet? Fill. No, we don't have. Interesting. I thought that in React bits we could like put some kind of like animation inside of this whole shape and that it's going to work, but no, it's just like for shapes. Okay, that could be maybe updated. That could be maybe better. Like this shape magic, I saw a lot more advanced shape things, and we have these texture labs. Oh, okay. Here we can upload an image and we can put in some texture. I'll try this one later. Nice. Okay. So advice, I think it's really important. From one of the most important things is here when you're choosing the color, when you click outside, that it actually closes this color picker. I think that's really important. And David knows like how much respect I have for his project. So I think it's really awesome. Like this is the best animation library out there for sure. Okay, let's check how many projects we have now here, and we'll pick one from Discord channel. 62 still. And yes, this is new place, but still not updated yet. And my light is not good and things like that. But I'll fix that one. Okay, going now to the Discord. Oh, we don't have any projects. Nice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, I'm turning on here the, where is it? Random number. This one. And let's check one more time. Yes, 8. So that's the number. Putting in 8, and we are generating random numbers just to like, if I put 100, we are getting like a random number from 100. So going now 8, clicking generate, and number 6. I saw now 9, but it's too late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's this one, the doc bot. Okay, let's see that one. Docbot, 2 stars, 2 commits 26 minutes ago. Second commit. Okay, nice. This is a pretty new project last week. So this is an AI-powered CLI for analyzing, planning, and executing documentation improvements. Nice. This is again something like that repo gist, maybe. It's called DocBot, which is a pretty nice name for a project like this. And we have here a screenshot. So this is some kind of CLI, I guess. And we can analyze our documentation. So document our integrations features, create a new group. Okay, create doc target. I don't understand what kind of like the information is this, what is it telling us, but let's see. So CLI agents that helps you keep documentation up to date. It reads our docs plus code base and proposes a concrete plan, file level operations, and only writes changes after we approve. Interesting. Okay. So it is actually updating our documentation. That's interesting. Notes on speed and why it's still worth it. Indexing can feel a bit slow right now. Running a full cycle across a bunch of pages may take 5 to 10 minutes. So that's like really serious time. Let me see if we have in the chat. Do we have here the creator in the chat? I mean, we probably have because it's posted on Discord channel. So we can install it like this, and it is working locally inside of our terminal. So are we using our own API key? That's the thing I want to see. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. So it's working with the AI gateway from Vercel. Now, that's maybe a mistake. I mean, it is. I guess it's much easier for you to use AI Gateway because you can use multiple models from AI Gateway. But if you want to make this accessible to all other developers, you should probably avoid this one because not everyone are using Vercel, and like people want to put their own, for example, OpenAI API key or some other like Gemini or whatever. So you could probably put that option like that. It's not like some easy thing to create. I mean, I'm guessing you're using this one for yourself, for your documentation. And like those projects are the best where you create something like this that you actually need, and then you open source it so everyone else can use it. Okay, let's see. Do we have, oh, we don't have any landing page. No, I wanted to see like this one, how does it look and everything. Okay, so first thing here, you could probably put then multiple screenshots. I think it's important to create some kind of landing page. Like I said, for that first laser ORM project, like you could create something pretty easily with AI. Just create some landing page in order to put like 10 screenshots so we can see what is this AI actually capable of. Because now I really don't have the patience to wait for 5 to 10 minutes and in the end to get something that I don't even need. I want to see what am I getting, and then I'll maybe decide to use it. So that's, I know that you're probably using this one for yourself, but that's good if you want to open it up for other developers, like to create some landing page. And oh, we have here, awesome. Let me just see the, okay. And you have a video, yeah, nice. You can put it on some landing page. I think that would be really valuable to just show like what is actually happening and what can you can do. If it's 5 to 10 minutes, you can do some like time-lapse thingy, and I think that would be really useful for us to see, like, and then you like go and you use those messages to actually do something. That would probably be really good to see in that video as well. So other than that, like, you could improve a little bit your README file. It's really good that you have screenshot in the beginning, although it's not telling much. Like, I don't understand what is it telling here, like what kind of changes. It should probably be simplified a little bit. I don't know what is this project about. You could put title above here and the logo, then like a screenshot, little bit of maybe small description before the screenshot as well, and a landing page, please. I think that one will make a difference, so we can go to the landing page and we can see like what can we actually get from this project. No, it's not React only. Like, you can put in, you can submit general, like anything open source. This one is not React, this one is CLI. And created a clip for the channel, but I have no idea how does it work. Crazy. Okay, so my main advice here for the Dogbot, create a landing page, create those videos. I mean, you said you already have a video, put that video on the landing page, create it to look good so developers can see what are they actually getting from this project. And I see it's a new project, only 2 commits. So, and the second one 30 minutes ago. So you can just like continue working on this one, and in 2 weeks you can submit again, so we can see the difference and what is this tool actually capable of. Nice. Thank you for submitting. Okay, let's go to the next one picked by the Orc Machine. First, to remove this random number thingy. I'm just commenting out everything. Nice. And now we can put in the Orc Machine. Okay, refreshing to see how many projects we have right now. And I see here that Marek is submitting this one. You can just go here on this link and submit your project, so it has a chance to be picked up randomly from here. And 72, whoa, is this real? We are beating the records. Oh my God, is this possible? And it is like, it's not even like the end of the live stream. The record was 70 and now it is 72. Amazing. Okay, let's pick a project. Oh my. Portfolio. Okay, Sol Auth. It's the authentication package which is used for the auth in backend with type safety. Let's check it out. So this one is, this is the same description. Okay, 3 stars, 4 days ago, 10 commits. This is a new project, and Sol Auth. I don't know what is it like. Sol, pretty interesting name. And we can see here some pretty poor README file. So we have Sol Auth, like a title, a package for the sign in and login with less code. I guess here it should be sign up and login, because sign in and login is exactly the same thing. Just import and use it in your project, but in which language we are not seeing that one. Yes, so here it is saying auth in backend. So I don't know if it is like, I mean, I see now that it is TypeScript, but is it like Python? Is it, what is it? So you should put here like TypeScript, JavaScript, etc. I think it's important really here. So just import it and use it in your TypeScript project, and you get the less code authentication. So we install it via the npm package. We import that package and we use auth.signin and auth. Oh no, this is actually really sign in, but sign in and login are exactly the same thing. So here, I don't know, like, is this one should maybe, now I'm confused. It should be sign up and sign in. So those are like registration and login. Two totally different things. I don't know, like, what are these two things doing? Maybe I'm wrong. Like, are you guys seeing something that I'm not seeing? So here, examples. We have sign in function, which is doing the sign in data, and we have the login function. And I still don't understand the difference, but I guess we can register through this tool in order to get logged in. Here we can see that it's using some kind of salt, and here hash password and password. Like, we definitely need a better documentation for this one. So all these questions that I asked, they have to be answered here inside of README file. And let's see the npm package. This one probably has exactly the same. Yeah, this is exactly the same README file. And okay, so what should you do? First, like, specify here what is it exactly that you are doing. Like, is it registration or sign up, or it is sign in? And here also is this, like, this is probably login. So not sure what is here hash password doing and password, because password shouldn't be saved anywhere. You are anyways saving it as hash password, so that one is not good if it is working like this. And it should like the formatting is not good. This auth sign in should go here to the left, and this one as well, and this. And you could also remove here this part. You can just put like username, password, and hash password without this thingies, because it's exactly the same name. Here you cannot for the password pass. I guess this is the beginning of some project, and this is good way to like train yourself to create some new things. And I think that is a good way of like some exercise for development. But you definitely need to improve this improve this one a lot. Like you need to explain what is this thing doing. Okay, login with less code, I get it, that is pretty cool thing to have, but you need to give us more information about this. It has to like you need to have a proper documentation for this, especially with things like passwords. People are, they're not like really good at giving passwords like that to some I don't know, apps like this, some npm packages. So you definitely need to think about that, to explain everything a little bit better, to remove these console logs from your examples here. So definitely you need to work more on this one. If you want some help, you can come to the Discord channel. You can ask there for help. I'm always there, so I can give you a couple of good advice for something like this. Okay, let's continue. It was 72, now it is 70. Oh my, 76. We're climbing. Amazing. Okay, let's go. Good luck. Oh, I didn't put in the Orc Machine. Doesn't matter. Rivets. Rivets. It's what you reach for when you hit the limitations of HTTP databases or queues. Okay. Let's see. 4,800 stars. Amazing. Rivet actors are long-lived in memory processes. It's what you reach for when you hit the limitations of HTTP databases or queues. Sounds pretty amazing. And this project is... How old? Are you kidding me? Like only 3 months old projects, and it has already 4,800 stars. How is this possible? Yes, the latest is 3 months. Here we have some older, like 2 years, but those are these small files. Incredible. I don't know how is this possible. Okay, let's see. 19 contributors, pretty amazing. Let's see the README. So this logo reminds me a little bit on Recent. It's DR, so that's why. Open source library for long-lived processes like Lambda, but with real-time persistence and hibernation. Easily self-hostable and works with your infrastructure. This sounds pretty impressive, I gotta say. Okay, so we have here projects that live in this repository, RivetKit. They have a library for building with Rivets. TypeScript, Rust, Python, OpenAPI. These guys are real grinders. I love it. We have here Rivet Engine, high-performance Rust-based engine that powers Rivet at scale. I don't know if we have Francesco here still. We have, I see, he wants the Orc Machine. So this is the Rust project, and that's a pretty amazing project. Like Chrome Inspector, but for Rivet, so we have dashboard, and we have documentation and Rivet website. Amazing. Let's see rivet.dev. Okay, so we have here stateful backends finally installed. And we have here the same description, and we have an example. So we can import an actor from RivetKit. We can export some chat room with our actor, and we have actions. So here, send message, and we can push messages And broadcast. Oh my, this is really amazing. So thinking actors, not just functions. So we have like an actor is a tiny isolated server that holds its own data in memory. Unlike a stateless function that forgets everything after it runs, an actor remembers. Man, like imagine the possibilities with these actors and AI and all that stuff. This is incredible. I'm wondering if they have like some AI solutions and examples. I'd really like to see something like that. Oh, we have here Mr. Shadow submitting this one. Yeah, this one is pretty cool. Thank you on that one. So we have actor model. Yeah, in memory state. This is pretty awesome. Yeah, this is really a good sentence. Makes backend development feel like front-end development. This is like pretty good description of something like this. We define an actor. Is this one? Oh, look at this. I want this one on my like documentation. So when I'm scrolling, it's actually changing here, like highlighting of the right side and the left side in the code. So we define the actor, start by writing an actor template. Then we declare the state, so we can see it here, define the shape of our data. We write actions, that's the logic that runs on our actor. Now, no, don't die on me now. I want these write actions highlighted. So they run directly in the actor's memory space with zero network latency to access the state. We mutate state directly inside of that actor. And we broadcast the real-time events. Oh my God, now this makes me want to create games. Like this is classic, like advanced version of some like observer pattern where we are seeing like everything, all the actors and everything inside of our app, and we can broadcast all those things and give updates to like real-time updates. This is really amazing. And everything we need is stateful workloads. Compute without timeouts, in-memory speed, real-time built-in. Yeah, this is the observer. And we have sleeps when idle, resilient by design, and multi-region. Amazing. I don't know how I haven't heard about this project. I think this is really amazing. And they did a great job also on this landing page. It looks awesome. So let's see. Docs. Okay, so here we have the documentation for all like famous frameworks, and it even works like in Next.js. I'm wondering if it's using like server actions for this one. So they have even the npm package for Next.js. They're covering that part as well. And we can see it here. We can create registry.ts. Man, I have to try this one out. I just need to think like some project for me to create with these actors. I think this is really amazing. And we can deploy it to Vercel. Amazing. Okay. So advice for this one. Let's find something. So first thing is in the documentation, we need that search, that advanced search that all like these modern documentations have. Like that command K thingy that is giving us to go automatically to that search and to search, for example, Next.js, and then we go to this part of documentation right here. Let's say Fumadocs type of search. You can use Algolia, you can use whatever you want. I think that one is pretty important. Then let's see what else. We have here templates. Man, this is awesome. Like put here some gaming template and I'll create something tomorrow. On here, I think that everything is perfect. Like this landing page is showing us exactly what we need. So piece of code, how are we using it, and what is it doing here? I think it's really explained in a good way. So this is pretty good. Then I don't know why is sign in here. What are we doing actually when we sign up to? Oh, it's going to the dashboard. Okay, we haven't seen that one. That's maybe a good thing. You could have here that dashboard, screenshot of the dashboard. Maybe that was this part right here. Yeah, it's probably this one. This is probably our dashboard of our actors, yeah. This one can be maybe some kind of video or carousel with multiple screenshots to see a little bit better what is going on. Like it is fading, so somehow naturally I just avoided it and passed it. So I think this one could be better. And let's check README one more time. Yes, in the README as well, you could put probably this screenshot from here, or even just this code right here, this screenshot of this one, and it would get some pretty good effect on the README right here. Awesome project. I love it. What do you think, guys? Is this one good? I really like it. No, Code Hike is a library that does that kind of code animation on scroll. Oh, nice. Code Hike. Let me write that one down. Code Hike. I need to try it later. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it would be like, yeah, really interesting to compare it with Convex. That could be a good video, actually. Awesome. Okay. Let's continue. What's the time? We have time for one more project. Will it be Mr. J with his Yaos project? Let's see first how many projects we have. We have, oh my, 78 projects. This is the record. We are beating the record by 8. Awesome. Okay, going to the Orc Machine and turning on the Orc Machine for the last time today. Are you ready, Jay? Vote for Jay, guys. Now, if it really turns out to be project from Jay, it's not framed. Okay, it's not. Whoa. Craked or Crackhead? It reminds me of Kraken, so it's like study together. Real-time collaborative productivity platform designed to help users focus and study together. Okay, this is, I think, enough for the description. Let's not keep reading it. Let's go to the link. We'll see later what is it doing. Okay, 1 star, 84 commits. 3 months ago, start of the project, so new project. And 5 days ago, last commit, project is not dead. Nice, okay. And we have one contributor, the Geeky Boy. Okay, we have here a screenshot. And let's see. So we have a study timer. We have study stats today and last week. We have some weekly overview. Okay, this is awesome screenshot. This is a good example of a screenshot. So from here, we know what is actually like happening. We know what to expect. I think this is pretty good. We have also this title and description. So everything is covered within one screenshot. One thing that would maybe be better just for this README file, like when I'm looking this now, I need to zoom in to read some things, and you could maybe even like remove the fancy thing and put only this big screenshot here below this thing here. And then you have this title and description, and you have a big screenshot where everyone can see what is this project actually about. And do we have in the chat maybe the creator of this craked, or how to pronounce it? Let's see. It has real-time study rooms, advanced timer, analytics dashboard, task management, profile and customization. Nice. Let's check it out. So we have here also the link. It is not yet a real domain, but that is totally okay, of course. Study together, stay focused. This is pretty interesting. This is always something good, especially open source. So we have here study timer. And I think that resolution of this image is not good. It's starting to look like a little bit bad on my display. So I think it could be better resolution of this screenshot right here. And after that, we have powerful features. Oh my, how are you creating these awesome screenshots? This is looking really nice. Creator join rooms, real-time progress tracking. This is nice, okay. Progress, oh, this was a really awesome transition. Progress analytics. We can visualize here study patterns. This is nice. I would like this one for GitHub. Guys, if you want an idea for open source project, there it is. Something like this, but for GitHub. 2 modes, 1 goal, study time, focus mode, Pomodoro, okay. And task management. Oh, and we have a video. Is this a video? No? How to play this one? Oh, this is actually a live rendering of... Whoa! I didn't expect this. I thought this is a video. That's why I was not clicking the button. I was clicking here to press the video. Okay. So we got 2 modes, focus and Pomodoro. Okay, let's go focus mode. And whoa, this is looking really nice. Select a subject from drop down. Okay. Oh, this is actually not now me doing. This is just like some kind of animation thing, but this is pretty cool. Really good idea for something like this. You're explaining exactly what are we doing here in your app. This is good. Maybe you should put here a little bit more on the top. Here we have study together, new room. Okay. Copy room code. Pretty interesting thing. And now if you try it yourself, probably we have, oh, we don't have to, oh, actually we can sign in, but we can start using it like without signing in, like the focus mode and Pomodoro. Nice. And here we need to log in for other things. This is a good thing that you created, that we can actually use just at least the timer. And if we want more, we can just log in. And I don't know, what is this rooms thingy doing? Okay, we need to log in as well. Okay. Interesting project. Here, when I click, I should probably go to the landing page and not to the dashboard. So here it is going actually here, but if I'm on the dashboard, then I'm going again to the dashboard. That should go always to the landing page. Okay, so here, yeah, I would, instead of this, I would probably put this fancy thing that you have, this one here, so people can see this one actually, because this is like your kind of video, and that could probably be here instead of this study timer. Because this one is not telling much, this is fading away. So if you'd like to keep this screenshot right here, I would just make this also visible, so it's not fading away, and also better resolution for sure. And then you have these powerful features. This is, I love it. This is perfect. I think this is really good. And yeah, that I think it's okay. Like for the beginning, for a new project, it is totally good. You can work, you can iterate and try it out with different features and things like that. Your README also looks totally fine. And we have here tech stack. You can maybe put like some things like how to run it locally, if it's possible to run it locally. Maybe somebody would like to have this locally on like local host and just run some timer or things like that with his own local database. I think that would be pretty cool. Well, a lot of people love to do that like locally. And here, study together, stay focused. Yeah, your point is study together. That's a good thing. Maybe then that's not like for the local host, but again, it could be locally if they're sharing the database. But pretty interesting project. I think it's pretty cool and it's looking really nice. What is how to use? Oh, that's this one here. Okay. So good thing would be for me, because I don't want to log in right now. If you had, for example, here, see live demo on, oh, I am again trying to get to the landing page. If you had here, see live demo, and then you can see all the things with the graphs and things like that. I would probably try it out. Not probably, I would definitely try it out. I would click here on a live demo and I would see all these charts and things. You can put in the fake data and people would like to see it. I would love to see it. Then, oh, this is maybe like my eye, but this corner here is rounded and this corner is squared. So maybe to keep the consistency there with those things. And other than that, I think this is a pretty good project, and keep it up, add new features, change some things, maybe to add light mode as well. For these projects, it is important to be like nice on the eye for users. To like, you can even use that Moodist app that we reviewed on like last on, or I don't know which one, live stream, to add some like sounds, like, you know, like river and those natural things. You can add here like many things, so you can try it out, and make sure to submit again like in 2-3 weeks when you add something new. I'd like to see how is it going like after this one. Awesome, nice projects, I love it. How are we people doing? Let's see. Oh, this is the, are you the creator? Front End World 1 Canva. That's probably for those like animations that I checked there. Let's see how many projects we have in the end. Is it more than 78? It's 79. So this is a new record, and now is the right time. After this live stream, I'll add the feature record, and I'll add, I don't know, maybe here like record and then 79. So we can have the record, and we can have some like balloons or something when that one is broken. Awesome. All good, good. Nah, that's it. It's already like 1 hour and 15 minutes. It should be 1 hour, but I somehow like naturally made it 1 hour 15 minutes. You're welcome. Awesome to hear that. And guys, just to tell you, like next week, let me just pull that one out here from my live streams. So next week, we have the biggest Avengers thing with developers. So make sure to put here, notify me for this live stream. This will be awesome. We are talking like what we're building in 2025 and what are we going to build in 2026. So make sure to check this one out. This will be like the biggest live stream I ever did. And I don't know, like these Avengers things, do you like it? I think this is really good, like to gather some like really powerful open source developers and to see their story, like how are they doing it, how are we doing it, and things like that. So I think that you are really going to enjoy this one. And I hope that you enjoyed in this live stream. So if you want more live streams like this, more content like this, make sure to subscribe on YouTube, on Twitter, everywhere. If you have any questions, I'm almost always online. You can ask all the people here in the chat. You can join here, the Discord channel. I'm answering, like, if not now, I'll answer you like in a couple of hours. So make sure to join the mighty Horde. We have almost over 900 people on our Discord channel. Let me remove this one so you can see me better. 900 people in our Discord channel, and we have many OSS legends. We can start, for example, from Shedsian creator himself. We have Francois here from Nux. We have Alem from the 10-stack AI, and we have like many open source developers, and you should come to the Discord channel because it will become the biggest open source gathering in 2026. So again, it is this one, join.thehorde.dev. And see you all tomorrow, guys, or maybe even later if you are on X. I hope you enjoyed in this live stream. Let me put my, I need to create a new image instead of this BRB. See you guys, enjoy.